so. I'm saying, then I could be a walker. Then I could swallow angle. Then I could swallow to Crumona. Then I could swallow to Crumona. It's an angle and I'm ready. It's an angle and I'm ready. I'm foul. I'm foul, you and then I'm on my main quarter. I say, almost say African is the future. How can this African be your future? We the Africans, are we the future? If we check out how they building house, how they want us to build, how they want the people should live, you think say they are building the future for we the Africans, that we should live the life they want us to live? No. Go check out what they're talking about. African is the future. How can African be the future? Building the future for we the Africans that we should. How can African be the future? What we need, is not everything, is not just close to us. We don't feel it. Last time I watched some video, a man just trying to, instead of him being like, oh, maybe we have maybe he's building maybe the machine or something, the man is using his voice to act like the machine, act like a car. Boom, 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 boom. Whilst other countries are building the cars, and they will come out and tell us that African is the future. Whilst they are not teaching us what they are teaching us for we to go and react, draw what is a car, which that thing doesn't come reality, it doesn't come live. We can't feel it, we can't hold it, we can't chill it, like we don't manifest it. But they will come out and tell us that African, how can African be the future? What they are not teaching us what is in the future. Last time a girl phone has been seized. Why? Because he's using a phone in a school. Whilst the world is now AI and everything is on computer. Other world are teaching their children on computer. They are not teaching the children to come and write with book and pen. All they are writing in their nest in the future is initial and signature. The rest all is lab, is they are typing. They are sending messages. It's not joke, bro. The way the people are building us for us to telling we that the African is the, how can African be the future with the kind of this? What's proof that African is the future, bro? Tell me. Huh? A man is driving. The man, look at. let me see if I can see the video. Check the video. Make I see if I will see the video. Let me try. Where can I see the video? Let me see. Check this. They say this is African is the future. Like, check it. This is the African is the future. The person is acting on it too. Is the person is not is not building it too. Do you understand this? This is what we are building and we are calling it African is the future. How can this be how can this be future for Africa? African is the future. Why? Because they can come and react the sound of a machine. This make Africans the future because they will come and use a machine to act and show people that they are the future, and the leaders will go and paint white about Africans. Over 90% of youth don't have jobs. A person who's supposed to create this, a person who's supposed to create such a machine and come reality so that people can hold it and feel it that this is a machine. We are there building human being to as a sound. It's not this one is not like is he hasn't built the machine on, bro. He's just acting the sound of the machine, and they are telling the world that African is the future. Why can African be the future? Whilst the youth don't know what the youth are hungry, all they know is cook and eat. All the youth don't know what the meaning of lithium. They don't understand the meaning of Africa. They don't understand the meaning of the country they live in. Other world don't have the lithium, they don't have the natural resource, but they are teaching their people. Other world don't have that resources, so bro, but they are teaching their people, developing their people to know what the meaning of lithium is, to know what the uses of lithium is. And Africa and they are bargaining, they have developed people to know and understand and the meaning and the using of lithium is. And they have sent, because whilst they have teach the people to what the lithium is, so they have to they want the children who they develop them to know what the lithium is, to manifest it to come reality. So what are they doing? They go out there to go do research and know the countries that have a lithium. This lithium, we have it before even Kwame Nkrumah's time. Petrol, everything. Nkrumah's dream was to build, to develop African people to come and know the uses of their mineral resources. But it's not that too. Other world, Americans, UKs, Germans, France, other world, Holland are developing their people and knowing where exactly on earth where lithium is, and they are coming and bargaining, trying to give our leaders 77% out of 100%, 10% out of 100% for our leaders, and coming out and tell us that African is the future. Whilst they are not developing the people to understand what is the meaning of lithium, what is the uses of gold, what is the uses of the rubbers we plant, what is the uses of the cocoa, what should we use it for? No, they are out there painting us Africans is the future. Whilst the youth are hungry, all they know is to put yam down, bury yam, grow it and eat. They don't know the uses of corn. We don't know the uses of ginger. We don't know the uses of pepper. Africans don't know the uses of any ingredients that on our resource, on our land. We don't know the uses of it. We don't know what the wood, what the trees are used for. We don't have the machines to know what trees are used for. So Africans, our leaders will tell us that the African is the future, and they will sell all our mineral resources to the world, to the people who don't know, who don't have all these resources. So, but they are developing their people that we have something that is used. People who are living on snow, but they are developing people how to build, what to use plastics for. What's our country? Why those countries, they don't have a land to plant a rubber, but we have a plan we have a raw materials to build a glass. We have everything, but our leaders are selling to the other world and come out and tell us that African is the future. How can Africans become a future with this kind of aimless attitude of leaders that we have in our country? Bro, ask yourself. You see, we say we have a leaders, sir. How can we have such a aimless leaders as in this kind of, in this kind of attitude of life for the generation 70 or 700 or 70,000 years to come? Watch, none of these youth know anything about developing. They don't know anything about Look at, we are selling our whole mineral resource, and other world are bringing out, other world are selling just a one thing alone to buy, just is a cocoa 50 kilo bag. One single iPhone is expensive than a whole mineral, a whole raw material. 50 kilos. Just a tiny iPhone is expensive than a whole raw material of a cocoa. 50 kilos. Can you imagine this? Whilst other people have built and developed people who are building phone, which is just more than a whole bag of a cocoa, which is a whole expensive than a bag of a cocoa. This is what our leaders are telling, that we are Africans, we are the future of the world, which we don't know what the meaning of. People are building just common phone, which is not it's not part of their resource. So the people, they are building phone, which is not part of their resources. They haven't touched their land, but we are touching, misusing our land just for a phone, which one iPhone can buy over more than three, more than 100 pieces of 50 kilos of cocoa. If a cocoa is less than 5,000 in Ghana cedis, and and 2,000 and let's say iPhone is almost 1,500 or $2,000. Can you imagine? If the expensive one, the 2 gig, is $2,000, and one cocoa bag in Ghana is just 25, is less than 10,000 Ghana. Can you imagine this? 10,000 Ghana, how much is it? How much 10,000? How much 500? Is less than almost $500. Cocoa bag is just $500. iPhone is almost more than 20. So even iPhone 225 gig can buy 350 bags of cocoa in Ghana. Just one just resource with there, one just manufacturing iPhone, and we are selling the whole natural mineral for the other world for nothing, which people must develop. After that, we can construct soaps, perfumes, colognes, all from cocoa. Construct Milo, food, oil, all from cocoa. Chocolates, candies, all from cocoa. All is in one company. Drinks, cocoa drinks, cocoa juice, cocoa cocoa cream, cocoa oil, cocoa butter. Everything can just come from this, and we will sell a whole natural resource and give it to other people, and come and tell us that Africans is the future. How can African be future in terms of these aimless leaders who are not developing people? How can you come out and tell me African is the future? It means we have a mental problem. We are in a mental slavery. I'm telling you, bro, these leaders are not leaders that we should depend on. We need the spirit of Kwame Nkrumah. Yes, not Mandela. We need the spirit. Mandela, they just came and wasted people time, man. They just fought for themselves, and Kwame Nkrumah was fighting for the whole Africa. We need the spirit of Kwame Nkrumah. We need the spirit of Kwame Nkrumah who can just come and say that Africa must unite. You know, or we praying that Nigeria should wake up. I believe that the day Nigeria will wake up, Africa will wake up, trust me, because Nigeria is African, our backbone and our dependent. And the day Nigeria will wake up and stop this kind of Nigerian youths, we can't base on them. It takes so long, trust me. Because if Nigeria alone wise up and wake up as a people, trust me, Africa will be very, 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 very strong and beautiful. But The leaders have understand. They're trying to let the people hungry. They make the people hungry. So anything they got money, they just okay. If they got money to eat, if they got house, they got some room, they got themselves some cars, they are okay. I remember the last time NPP came to power, people that the people that resonate to wake up and just they came out and just give them all used cars. Politician came them and gave them all used cars. By ending of the 6 months later, all those cars breaks down. I said, what the fuck? You see how they sold you people cheap? They fought for the politicians. They gave people that we know that, oh, they are backup, which are there to fight for the truth. They came out. They all went for just a simple, single bullshit money. Money that have no future for nothing. They just went for just coins, used cars, over 250 mileage of cars, 170,000 mileage of cars. They went for those cars, 190 something thousand. I know some people who went for people that I think they are awakening, that they are coming to straighten them. I mean, they all went their glory for just cars and some money. By next 6 months, ending of the year, all the cars they got all broke down. All was in the shops. Now they trying. I said, look at all this. They just went for used cars, not nothing, not for them to come and do something that everybody can get. That strength, go to work and say they want to buy their own car. They want to base on maybe on credit. If you have your money, you buy them. If you don't have it, you base on credit. You keep moving. What next? But we got these aimless leaders telling that African is the future, who wake up and fight for just a common. Look at what we're fighting for. Common bullshit. Something that is not attractive on the system. That's what African we're fighting for. You know? We wish everybody the strength. They're not building a future for us, they're building a future for themselves, bro. Peace. I'm out. Bless you. Anytime we go link up. Yo, Charlie, who was on the who was there watching me? Charlie, thanks for the staying, man. Big up yourself. I wish I knew your name. I don't know. You comment so that I can see your name. Blessed, yeah, for being with me now, man. I just said I appreciate it. I just appreciate that. Let me see. I don't know who was the live me, man. Yo, big up, bro. Yo, big up. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I don't know who was staying because that's it.